It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go, it's a long way.
Some of us teenagers used to sit down and tell ghost stories to scare little kids. We used some of the names on this plaque as the names of the ghosts. Sabella, the old chapel pianist, Walter Conway, and the names of some of the men who died during World War I. One of the girls asked about these men. This is our story.
Today, I'd like to do a piece of drama. I'd like you to explore what kind of things you think about the war. First of all, can anybody tell me anything they know about the war? Any stories that they know about the war, or if there's anybody in their family that has fought in any wars at all? Because it's not just those. There's Afghanistan now, there's Iraq back on, there's Northern Ireland. Go on, Fee, what you got to say?
My grandpa was in World War I.
He was in World War I. How old is he?
He's like 92 hours.
The project is now underway. We're off to London to visit the Imperial War Museum, the Cenotaph, and to see a West End show called The War Horse.
With a smile, a funny smile. 5 feet none, he's an awful little dodger with a smile, a sunny smile. Flushed or broke, he'll have his little joke. He can't be suppressed. All the other fellows have to grin when he gets rid of his chest. Hey! Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you bellow separate to light your fag, smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Private Cook went from...
Not a bit. It's extremely realistic.
Just, you know, walk away a second ago, where's she going? I'm here. Oh, the Seattle was in the way.
Yes. We'll keep that World War I on.
It is, but it's based on children's books. That's the children.
Yeah, we've got children with us as well.
Oh, have you? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a children's project, but it's...
Right. First World War gallery is downstairs.
Right.
It starts with Gavrilo Princip, responsible for starting the whole thing. He shot Ferdinand because which itself never didn't happen.
And that's in a simplistic form, yeah? Which is better for kids.
The story of that is told in a very simplistic cartoon.
Remember the black gang? What's the best way of going through the exhibition? Is it best to have an audio tour, or is it best just to... I've got the booklet. Is that
totally with you. I mean, an audio tour gives you more information. Yeah. But you're doing what you can do is if you go through explore history. Yeah. There are people in there. Tell them. Yeah. What you've just told me.
So the horrible history ones is downstairs. I would give them.
The First World War downstairs.
Yeah.
The horrible history is there.
I don't know the names, man.
So right.
So there was a group called the Black Hand Group, and they were a group of the mafia, and they didn't like Franz Ferdinand because of
things. He'd like gone with the mafia before, and they like mistreated him.
And who was they? They were Germans.
No, they were Serbians.
They wanted to join the countries together.
Yeah, and the Black Hand Gang didn't. And the Black Hand Gang didn't like that. So they decided that they wanted to get rid of Franz Ferdinand when he came on a visit to Siberia.
Could you park the waves, please? I think as people want to come through.
Excuse us.
Siberia. And so when they came, they planned to go places and just shoot him every time he came past. But so he was driving along on his nice trip, and he drove
an open top car, even though people had warned him not to because he's going to get assassinated.
Yeah, he drove past the first person in the gang, and they chickened out and was like, okay, no, I won't do it. So he drove past the second one, and he threw the grenade, but it bounced off the car and blew him up. Yeah. So he's dead. So then he drove past the third person, and they all just like gave up then and was like, oh no, we won't do it. So they went for like a meeting then, and the main member was like, this is rubbish, I'm leaving. So he walked off to his deli and had a sandwich. And he was outside eating his sandwich and the car drove past. So he just got his gun and shot Franz Ferdinand. And then the war started.
Must have been a nice sandwich. No, it was worth it.
Who was pregnant?
And his wife was heavily pregnant.
And they shot her as well.
Her name was Sophie.
Stomach.
And his last words were, don't die for the children.
I remember that.
His last words were what?
Something like, live for the children or something.
Yeah, they already had like two.
Because he died before her.
Yeah.
And then they shot her and she died as well. So, I know I'm a bit thick. So, Hans, whatever his name, Ferdinand, was the leader of what country?
Austria.
He was Archduke.
Yeah.
He was not
Archduke of
Austria-Hungary.
I thought the war was Germany though.
There was that.
Hungary declared war on Serbia, and then all these things happened because there was like little pacts between each country.
We got allies.
Yeah, you can get that into me.
Then you get to 1st of August and Germany decides to just join it.
Because Britain was like...
Right, so there was a war in other countries before Germany
Yeah.
joined in,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Because I only think of us as going to war with Germany.
Yeah.
Germany joined in.
Yeah.
French.
Yeah. Yeah.
Invade Belgium. When they invade Belgium, Britain declares war on Germany.
Yeah.
Because we had packed Belgium.
Yeah.
Half the way again,
Excellent. Right, so basically it wasn't anything to do with Germany in the beginning.
Or us.
Or us. We just got involved as...
Yeah.
Big red.